God is moving. He is working. He is shaping generations for His purpose. We have seen Him work across the world and in our backyard. Almost 150 people have gone to serve on short-term missions in 5 countries so far this summer. We have seen God reach out into McKinney and the surrounding areas. 770 children were involved with the Backyard Bible Beach Blast, a week that had people in close to 30 homes and apartment complexes sharing and living out the gospel with their neighbors. Almost 40% of the children involved don't go to church or have a church home. He stirred our youth at Extreme Camp, calling students into ministry.
God did something that was really unique that I haven't seen anything like in a long, long time. Pat, our camp speaker, spoke about how that he was calling some of them to give their life in vocational ministry, their life as a minister, not just to be a godly man or godly woman, but to serve Him in ministry. He made it real clear that what we would do is that he would pray, and when he finished that, if you're ready to do that, I want you to stand up. And he said that, and when he said go, 110 of those kids stood up right then. And it wasn't a few here and let me see what my friend's doing. There was 110 kids that stood up immediately. It's been over 20 years since I've seen something like that.
More than 30 students gave their life to Christ and 47 were baptized at camp. The gospel is being shared almost every week through summer sports camps, and FBC was part of a group of 5 churches that went out to serve through Mission McKinney. He is calling people for His purpose. He has made Himself clear and is sending people to serve.
Hi, my name is Shane McBride, and this is my wife Mitzi, and we are blessed to have 3 beautiful kids right now. Zach is 5, Katie Grace will be 4 this summer, and Elijah, who's our adopted son from Ethiopia, he will be 4 next March.
The orphan care ministry is something that God just grabbed my heart, particularly in college, and I went and visited an orphanage in Guatemala and was changed forever.
And from that point, it has been our family's ministry. So about a year ago, I met with a ministry executive director locally in Plano here, and he was telling me about his ministry, and I wanted to learn more about it, and he was actually serving the kids in Zambia.
And it was interesting how God really just captured Shane's heart for Zambia, and then over time moved our hearts also towards that. In February, I went on a retreat, and I said, Lord, I really want to hear from you. And I looked down, I said, make yourself clear, to what you want. And I looked down, and there was a piece of paper sticking out of the Bible that was Acts 1:8. And I then realized God's been trying to tell us something. I guess the next Friday, I emailed Shane, or I called him,
and Mitzi says, hey, there is a director for the orphan project in Zambia. The current director just resigned, and they are looking for people to go ASAP. And ultimately, we just felt like the Lord was calling us. All right, in the end of July, I'll be flying over to Zambia for 5 weeks to get acclimated to the people, the culture, and then in September, the 22nd actually, our family will be flying over on a one-way ticket to life in Zambia. And we will be serving 210 kids at a school that has a feeding program and an economic stimulus for the local community.
What started as God, we were literally just like, go pick someone else. We don't want to go. And turned our hearts into, we can't wait to get there. And it just came down to, do we truly believe God can do what He says? Are we going to be obedient? At first it was obedience, and now it's a joy.
God has been busy this summer. He is moving. He is raising up a generation to change the world. Our God, who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine.